Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here. Super excited because I'm about to share some updates. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so if you've been hanging out on stream with me, you guys know that I've been updating the room a lot, just to kind of give you, as you can see, we have my part wall is, for the most part, all rocking and rolling. Still got some, things to sort up top here, but for the most part, the good majority of those are all individual parts. Now, I do have still some parts down here that have not been sorted. Some of these are individual parts, but for the most part, got those rocking and rolling. Been working on the build. Been working on cleaning out this space, just to kind of situate things a little bit more. Been working on clearing this out, and quite frankly, was planning on... this is the plan. I don't like this space. This is like essentially for travel. So if that's for travel and I have, stationary stuff on there, that's not going to work. So for those of you that don't know, my mom is moving in with us. She's taking over my office. So therefore, I have my office desks, which, if you guys have known me for years, you know that they are similar to this. They're just extensions to this. And I need somewhere to put them. So I've realized that this desk at this point is too big. I do have a smaller version. I just got the whole desk area situated. Had to move my tower because I moved this little table out. And now I realize that I need to put in the smaller desk. So I'm going to be working on that, so that I can get that situated and work that out. So got to work that out. And the reason for that is because essentially this is going to go bye-bye. And then when it goes bye-bye, as you can see, I have the materials for a new table. And I have some materials down there. So that is the next project. As you guys know, if you've been watching the videos, I completed the new crate. But ultimately, I think what's going to happen is that table is going to go over here. I have a long table as well. And then I'm going to put that new table in over there. If that doesn't fit, then that goes into the shed. A couple other things that I've been working on, cleaning up my city. As you can see, it's kind of a wreck. I've been meaning to clean and dust everything off, so I've been doing that. But it's, taking time. Because I'm not just doing it willy-nilly. I'm actually going through and cleaning it. Bad part about it is, by the time I get done with cleaning it all, I'll have to start over and clean. I've also been working on lighting my city. That is taking a little bit of time. Also been working on a few other projects, but that is essentially what we're doing. So, again, been working on cleaning this section out. I know that's why this stuff is a mess, but this stuff can easily be picked up. Those are builds that they just need to go over there. And so, so that's essentially what we're going to be rocking out, and getting all situated. So, I'm very excited. Like I said, the part wall is turning out amazing. I have come over here, and if you kind of look, I had the haul videos come out and stuff like that, all the minifigures, which will eventually go in the city, I will start sorting all of these parts so that I could get it all situated, organizing this a little bit. I've been working on the mocks really hardcore, so I've got a few others that I need to work on. We've got my backlog wall that some of it is just, boxes of parts, so I need to clear that out. Also need to clear these out, get this stuff all situated. I mean, there's a lot to do. It's a big city, and we're revamping things and all of that. So, again, there's nothing to it but to do it. So, I'm not going to film every step like I normally do, but I'm just going to rock it out, and then I'll show you the finished product. All right, guys. So, spent a lot of time switching the desk around. I know it looks like a mess, but I added in the smaller desk. It does, to be honest, kind of feel a little cramped back here, but I'll make do. I actually have to, if you notice, on this side, it's like 6 inches or so. It technically needs to move over in order for this to fit. And when I mean this, the new table, that it should kind of go right here, but we'll see how that turns out. So that is done. We cleared up a lot of the area. Still got a bunch of stuff to clear up, but also went ahead and switched this out. So definitely don't like the tubs, but I do like the table. I do need to see if my my youngest daughter's table will actually fit, on this side instead. Not exactly sure, but we will see. But I mean, it's compact. To me, it's a little bit more compact. I have thought about adding shelves to this wall. If we look over here, right there in the corner, I already have the brackets or the wall mounts, and then of course back here or under here I have the wall mounts, but not exactly sure. So got a lot done. Still got to work on the city a bit more. I ended up putting some of this stuff back under, just to get it out of the way, but I mean, it's easy to pull that stuff out and kind of situate that stuff. But ultimately, I mean, kind of wish the table was higher, but it actually, because of where the springs are at, it actually fits out rather nicely under there. So yeah, I mean, every little bit helps, and get a little bit here, a little bit there, and we'll get it situated. So the plan is definitely to have a table here. I might be able to stick 2 more tables there, but that's in due time. So nothing to it but to do it. Let's continue to get her done. All right, guys. So unexpected update. As you can see, there's only one light that works. So we are currently in a thunderstorm, not a rainstorm, but a thunderstorm. Thunderclapped. All of the lights went off except for one. Now I came over here, and as you can see the ladders here, so this LED light strip is plugged into that. That is plugged in over there. And essentially what happened was I plugged this cord into this socket beside it, and this light worked. I plugged that light into this socket over here, this one here, where the one that currently works is plugged in, and it still didn't work. So I'm gonna try them before I have a definitive answer, but it looks like I think I have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 LED light strips just blue all at once. 11 LED light strips just blue all at once. I have the one. So I will probably be figuring out getting an electrician out here for sure, having them install a breaker over there, a breaker box, I should say, or a sub panel, and getting it all situated and working. Not sure what that's going to cost, but I'll have somebody come out and at least give me a quote. All right, guys, so the lights are in. We still got 2 that work, this one and this one. But we need to take all of the old lights off that don't work anymore and put in the new ones. So, nothing to it but to do it. All right, guys, so these are the new lights. So this is the old light, and this is the new light. Now, as you can see, it's quite a bit longer. If I zoom out here, it's quite a bit longer. These, I believe, are like, I don't know, 3 foot. I could probably measure them. These are like 3 foot. These are like 4 foot. So it's going to add a lot more light in here, which is good. And we will probably have to order some extension cords and stuff like that to make it all work. But nevertheless, I am pretty excited about how it's all going to pan out. So again, as I like to say, nothing to it but to do it. Let's get it done. All right. Yay! We are back to normal lighting. Again, unexpected update on that. So essentially, I went ahead and installed 10 of the new bright white LEDs. You can kind of see the difference in color between that one and that one. Let me get out of the cord range. But obviously that's the bright white. That is like an off-white. But I mean, we got back to normal lighting. So because of all that, now we got to get rid of all the old lights. I had to work on a couple things, so it's a mess. So I'm going to clean this up, then kind of give you another tour, and then I'm going to show you actually what I plan on doing with the city here in the next few videos. All right, guys. Last update for this particular video. All right, so as you can see, I've been cleaning everything up. That was empty, now it's full. Floors are pretty clear and cleaned up. Have a little bit of stuff here that I have to work on, but the wall is all pretty much rocking and rolling. I do have a couple things to work on here, so that needs to be worked on. Same with here, but ultimately I have all of this cleaned up and working on all the way around. Now, I promised you some updates on my city, where I want to go, what I want to do, and all of that. All right, so here's my plans. Back here, where essentially just right in front of the monitors, I'm going to put some mountains. Not exactly sure how high they will go, but they will be pretty tall. I want to put in some waterfalls. I don't know that I'm going to be doing movement or anything like that with the waterfalls, but it's going to be a nice size mountain range with waterfalls and a stream going through my city. This bin right here is full of the rock mountain pieces. As you can see, like in here, we have all the corners and we have the side panels and in different colors and all that kind of fun stuff. So, like I said, got all of this kind of situated and organized. So we will have the mountain range over on this side and have some fun with it. So at some point, I know I will be moving this, and we will be adding a table here, at least one. I'm not sure about this section here. I have enough materials for another piece of, like another table. I could probably fit one table going here and one table going there, but not sure. It would be a very, very tight fit because of this here. So not exactly sure. I might actually be able to measure it out and see to the exact parameter as far as the 10 by 10 plates. But we'll see. That is way down the line. So what am I doing with my city? Well, I'm going to rebuild it. I'm planning on having the streets done. I'm planning on doing the, the cityscape over here and having fun with it and all of that jazz. And really deep diving into the city. Other plans that I have, I'm going to be cutting this down. It's just too big. It's not practical. There's just a lot of issues with trying to move it and all of that. It's just too big. And I think that's going to be the case with a lot of my buildings. So there's no real need for me to have this size of a hotel. I can just have a small one. Same with my Star Wars. It's just too deep. I'll probably cut it in half. And I might go taller with it, but as far as the depth, it's kind of going to be causing an issue. I definitely plan on rebuilding this. I like it, but I'm not sure exactly why, the roof buckles or bows like that. So I will probably be adding the skating rink actually onto the bowling alley. So those are the plans that I have as of right now. I'm not doing anything with under here, not building underneath my tables. It's just storage. Reason why is because, quite frankly, I live out in the middle of the desert. We have spiders and, all that kind of jazz going on. And, there's really no need to build under there for like an underwater area. I do want an underwater area, so I will figure that out. I may do something with, one section, but that's it. But essentially, that is the plan for the city. Rest of the plan for the room. I want to continue this. A lot of these parts up here are either individual bags that don't fit in this section, or I just haven't gone through them to make sure that they fit, or I haven't divided them out. A lot of these are individual parts, and all of that. I still have all of this bottom section. Well, not all of it. There's some that's sorted, but ultimately I have the black, I have the dark bluish gray, the light bluish gray, and some white to sort. So I have to sort that. Obviously, I have some blue there that I need to sort. So those will be things that I'm going to be getting done. But overall, there's a lot of parts that I don't have sorted, like the Technic. I've just been throwing those in a bin. So my plan is I'm going to be sorting all of this stuff too. Some of these builds will be taken apart and used for other things, and all of that. So there's a lot of stuff that I have planned for my area. Hopefully at some point I can get rid of this stuff and have that as a separate building or a separate entity, maybe in the big shed or something like that. But ultimately, that's going to be a work in progress way down the way. So that's essentially what we have going on. Oh, wanted to showcase over here. I do plan on getting rid of this. So that bin right there has my zoo in it. Or no, it doesn't. It has the old Avengers Tower in it. So I need to sort that stuff and get rid of that stuff. Some of those bins up there are not the same as these. And since I have so many of these bins, I might as well get rid of those. So those are a lot of the stuff that I'm working on. As far as the garage itself, that TV is probably going to go away. I haven't used it since I worked out a couple of years ago. I definitely want to finish that side of the garage and get all of that situated. I want to finish this section here. Although the lights are now working, I want to put in a sub panel because that's not out here. I want to get the electrical fully fixed and all of that. And again, it all takes time. So, just wanted to give you guys a little bit more of an update, kind of show you what I've been working on, what I've been doing. I do have plans. I promise I have plans. So slowly but surely I'll get those plans taken care of and we'll start rocking things out. So as I always like to say, there's nothing to it but to do it. It's going to take time and I'm excited to do it. So thanks for watching. Oh, and of course, I'm going to be lighting my city, which is not something I planned on doing in the past. Like I put everything on double mills, and I was working on it, thinking that I might, but now it's actually full force. I'm going to be doing lighting. So pretty excited about that venture as well. So again, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of energy, effort, work. Bear with me. Things I'm going to be redoing. Of course, I think I'm going to be redoing my Hidden Side High School. Some of my other builds that I just need to kind of shrink down. I'm probably going to be shrinking down my police station. All that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate all the love and support. Really does mean a lot that you've taken the time, energy, and effort to hang out, watch my content, and have fun with me throughout this whole process. I know it's been several years in the making, and we're trying to get it done. And that's the thing, it'll never be done. So anyway, awesome. Again, thanks for watching. Really do appreciate all the love and support. If you like my content and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships. Every little bit counts and goes towards the city. It allows me to create content for you guys and have a lot more fun. If you check out my merch store, have some great designs that I'm selling on shirts and all that kind of fun stuff. So we'll have some fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on 36 Brix. Did you like that video? Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships, as every little bit counts. Want to see more? Check out this video. Or, well, shit, maybe this video. That video. Check out all my videos on my YouTube channel. And if you want to hang out during live streams, come do that too. Thanks for watching.